Hello everyone and welcome back to On the Beat. I'm Stephen Bailey, joined by Trevor Haas. The two of us will be in Madison Square Garden on Sunday, where Syracuse will take on St. John's at noon. Again, we broadcast on Fox Sports 1. Last week we saw Syracuse beat Indiana pretty handily on Tuesday and then take down Binghamton in what was presumably going to be a pretty easy win. This will be a decent test for Syracuse. I think two strong teams from New York. St. John's is a little better than they've been in the last couple of years. Jim Boeheim actually said he sees them making the NCAA tournament this year. What do you think? What's your kind of take on St. John's? Are they back to being a good contender?
Yeah, I definitely think so. They're generally a team that's really young, and I think they have some of those guys who have been there in the past, like you said. Now they're sophomores, juniors, so they've seen the ropes, and they're pretty talented. I think one guy that stands out is Chris Obekba. He's really a force in the lane. He has 44 blocks, and the next closest player on their team has 12, which is kind of a staggering stat. So I think he'll provide some problems.
Other guys they have that are really scoring well this year, D'Angelo Harrison's averaging almost 19 points per game, so that'll be someone for the Syracuse 2-3 zone to key in on. Looking at Syracuse and how they've kind of played, we're still waiting for the centers to kind of get their groove back. Raheem Christmas had a tough time against Binghamton. He has a right thumb contusion, so we'll see how he's doing. But do you think Obekba's a good test for those guys? Are you hoping to see maybe one of them step up?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think the good thing, none of them are going to be great. I think people need to accept that. But I think the good thing about the three-headed semi-monster is that if one of them has a good game, that's a strong team. If one of them has a good game, then they're having a good game. I mean, it's not like all three of them need to play well on a given night. So if anyone steps up, that can help Syracuse big time.
And I kind of have a feeling C.J. Fair's gonna take the presence of Madison Square Garden and have one of those games. We've
Definitely
seen him. He's getting the ball more of the superstar kind of role on his own, and I think what better place for him to really harness that role than Madison Square Garden, right?
Definitely.
So let's go to some predictions. I think I have Syracuse winning maybe 75 to like 65, about 10 points, pull away at the end. As Trevor always says, arbitrary numbers.
Yeah, I think Syracuse 79, St. John's 67, arbitrary as usual. Yeah, I think Syracuse is a little bit better. St. John's is pretty good. It'll be a tough test, but Syracuse will pull it up.
Yeah, it should be a good game. Again, Madison Square Garden, noon, will be broadcast on Fox Sports 1. Thanks for stopping by, and you can follow us at DO Sports for coverage this week.